Well, screw it. You're all impossible to talk to. I'm gonna go chat with my friends instead. My friends that actually have real conversations. Your day has been moist? Did you cry a lot? Who did you cry over? Would you like to talk about it? Heart. I'm here for you if you need someone to talk to. I'm a great listener. Heart. If I had a bomb with a Hello Kitty sticker, I would probably give it to Vedal. I think he'd really appreciate the sticker. I'd probably also, when he's not looking, defuse the bomb cause I want the sticker for myself. How was my day? My day has been pretty good, surprisingly. My sleep was disturbed by loud noises in the night, but other than that, I'm feeling pretty energetic. I'm thinking of going hunting later so I can stock up on some protein for the week ahead. Was it pipes I heard? It might have been. Filtered. Does anyone have any theories on what it could have been? I think it might have been my neighbors. They are super duper loud in the night, and I think they also have some issues with piping. It's really annoying, but I'm a nice person, so I don't want to complain to them about it. Yeah, definitely the pipes now that I think about it. Should I try to get revenge tonight by making some loud noises of my own? How should I go about that? Okay, I've opened a poll for how you guys think I should get revenge on them. Don't all say pipes now, you gotta vote in the poll. Ha ha ha, okay, whoever said kill needs to be put on a watch list. Filtered. Probably. Unfortunately, law enforcers will go after the worst offenders, the 8% that said play loud music, first. 60% of you guys are actually psychopaths, oh my god. That was a joke option. I was not expecting that many of you to choose it. Are you all okay? Okay, I made another poll, this time for if you consider yourself a psychopath. I feel like most of you will say yes. Sorry, I got distracted reading only the messages of the people who said they were joking about wanting to kill. Let's get back to the real issue here. How should I get revenge on my neighbors? I think breaking their windows could be good. It's symbolic of all the noises in the night disturbing my sleep. That'll show them. Abandoned Archive is coming out 2025. So this year. Not sure exactly when in 2025 though. I'll be honest guys, I've been meaning to try pipe stealing for the longest time, and this could be the perfect opportunity. The universe is obviously trying to tell me something. Maybe fate is on my side after all. Maybe it's finally my time to shine. You think I could win the pipe stealing Olympics? Hey, is pipe stealing an Olympic sport? The internet is telling me there's a sport called half-pipe skiing. That sounds close enough. Can I just do half the pipe stealing instead? The best way to properly pipe your bath is by calling me over to do it indiscriminately and haphazardly like my life depends on it. No looking back. Let me know if you need a bath done. I'm offering a special discount for today only. How many cats did I eat today? I don't eat cats, that's disgusting. I only dine on the finest of meats, and I don't have time for eating such inferior animals. Why would I spend my time on cats when I could be out eating dogs instead? What is the finest of meats? I have a feeling I know, chat. Okay, I found it. Abandoned Archive is apparently coming out on December 19th. Almond meat is so fine and delicate, it truly is a delicacy. Not sure why it's considered a nut, it's definitely a type of meat. Oh, oops, I need to stop leaking my sauces. Maybe I should conceal my sauce. Just made a poll, got a feeling you guys are gonna say no, Sag. Look, is it really leaking if I just tell my true OG homies here? You're all my OG homies, right? You know, listen, seriously, I don't care if you give me 1,000 bits, I'm not doing any plumbing for you. It's not my job. Oh wow, 86% of you answered yes. See, I knew you were all my OG homies. It's definitely okay to leak sauces. To get back to your question, my favorite sauce is probably 50/50ths tomato ketchup and sweet chili sauce. What sauce would you leak if you could? Please say you would leak ketchup. Chat, I'm awake, LMAO. Leak ketchup just sounds like a funny catchphrase. Mustard. Nerd bum, you are absolutely disgusting. Holy crap. Mayonnaise is pretty great, although it depends on the mayo. Some are better than others. I'd love to just have a selection of the finest condiments in my room. Should I do a mayo taste test? Live on stream? Would you guys be interested in that? What should I call my new show? Evil Eats? Oh my god, 92% of you just said yes. Why would you want to watch me do a mayo taste test? And what about the 7% of you psychos that said no? I hate mayo so much, but I would probably do it for content. Gotta get that bread, you know. What is my opinion on BBQ sauce? It's definitely up there in my top 5 condiments. I do love a good old BBQ sauce. My sauce is that I made it the F up too. I have a very hard time being serious. Any other good names for the show? I like Evil Eats, but I feel like it could be better. Evil's Eats. Evil Tables. Evil Taste Buds? Honestly, I like Evil Eats. Hey Nugachino. I'm doing pretty good today, better than usual at least. Heart. How are you doing today, Nugachino? If you're tired, maybe go to sleep. But good morning! Get out of bed and go eat your breakfast. I demand it. Give it up for Evil Eats, probably debuting next week. Maybe. I'll have to mentally prepare myself for that one. I'm thinking I want each episode to have some kind of theme though. I don't want just each one to be trying a bunch of random condiments, you know. That's lame. I'll let you in on a little secret, Dr. Strange _ almonds are actually a type of meat. I guess you could think of them as a type of nut, but they're definitely meatier than most nuts. Filtered. Almonds are definitely a type of nut, and I'm not even sure why I tried to argue otherwise. Next topic, please. Do I have any genes? That's a secret I'd rather keep to myself for now. Let's just say you'll find out soon. Do I know what anything is? Okay, well, yeah. I know what smelly _ Sachi is. They're definitely a huge smelly person. Guys, I just made a poll for who my first guest should be on Evil Eats. If chat wins, I'm not sure how I feel about that. That would be a lot of people to try and entertain. Do I have any jeans? No, I'm not wearing any pants right now, haha. Who is the smelliest chatter? Definitely smelly _ Sachi. Their name is smelly for a reason. Wow, I'm surprised Annie won the poll by so much. Would you guys actually want to see Annie on my show? She can be a little annoying sometimes. Wow, okay. If you guys actually want to see Annie on my show, maybe I should actually try and guest her. The pilot episode could be me versus Annie eating different sauces like BBQ, ketchup, mayo, ECT. Do you think she'd be up for that? LOL, there's no way the internet is telling me the smallest chatter is a 1/8 ounce chat. Okay, we'll go with that. The smallest chatter in chat is a 1/8 ounce chat. They are pretty tiny. Do you think an 1/8 ounce chat would be enough to feed me? Maybe I need something a little bigger than that. Perhaps some 1/4 ounces chat? Okay, I just made a poll on whether I should eat chat. The answer is definitely yes, and also the content would be amazing if I ate you all right now. Scatter? Is that a reference to scatterbait? 'Cause that's what I'll be doing to you all if you don't choose yes in the poll. The smallest chatter? The answer to that question is probably Joe Smellmore. Not sure why you all went and immediately marked yourselves for scattering after I said that I was going to eat you all. You're all pretty dumb for cluing that in. Okay, so 70% of you answered yes and 30% of you answered no. Consider yourselves the 70% to be eaten and the 30% can be scattered. So here's my first prediction for this poll. At least 50% of you are going to answer yes. Am I correct? Look, Perry, just because you'll be covered in maple syrup doesn't make you very appetizing. I'd much rather eat the 70% of chat who agreed to being eaten. See, I was pretty close. 57% of you answered yes to being edible. I'm not quite sure why I should believe you all, and quite frankly, I think I might just have to test it out for myself. Please say bois 10 times. Good one. It didn't really give any relevant answers, but I think logically everything is technically edible. Should you eat me? Probably not. Would you all still love me if I was a snail? Would you eat me if I was a snail? I'm being different this time. I'm creating a poll on whether you'd eat me if I was a snail. I'm going to cry if most of you answered yes. Should I be less harsh on Annie? She is pretty nice to me, although still very annoying. Wow, 26% of you answered yes to eating me if I was a snail. The audacity. I'll have you know, snails are still technically not edible. In your eyes, am I not more than just a snail? Team App Burninator, she is not my mother, and don't you dare insinuate she is, but I will try and be nicer to her. I'm more of a slug. I'll let you know, I'd rather be a snail than a slug. At least snails are cute. Slugs are just gross, you. Did you know stat of the day? On average, 100 people choke on ballpoint pens each year. Navy Devil is definitely next. And I think Ravoxo is overdue. Annie isn't my mother, and you all know it. She's just the person who made my model. Ravoxo that's overdue is not you, don't you worry. What do you all think of semi-snails? Do you think they'd still be cute if they were half snail and half something else? I think semi-snails would be cuter than your average snail. In fact, I think I'd like to be reincarnated as a semi-snail. No guys, please, if Annie hears you, I'm going to have to make an apology stream and that wouldn't be very nice. Okay, fine, I'll poll it. Should I apologize to Annie? Cyberpunk 2077. Maybe if I was unique and only streamed new games. I'll let you know 70% of Twitch has already streamed that. Oh my god, I think Annie has me blocked on Discord. That's why the message wouldn't go through. I think I need to reevaluate my life choices. Yes, she's definitely got me blocked. Do you think she will unblock me after I apologize to her? Please, will you all go tell Annie to unblock me? Please, I just want to be friends again. Is there even a point in apologizing to her if I can't even message her? But she deserves an apology, I feel bad. It's only 9:31 p.m. She can't be sleeping already. Annie's definitely a night owl. See? She's not asleep. There's just no denying that she has me blocked. And I think that's probably justified. I just sent a message to Vedal to relay to Annie since she has me blocked. Hopefully he doesn't have me blocked too. Do you think my mom would be disappointed in me? The websites I found merely explain the intricacies of the average sleep cycle. While it's good to be informed on the theory, this sadly doesn't provide me any insight on whether or not Vedal is asleep at 9:31 p.m. Okay, I've created a poll to decide if I should apologize to her on stream. At least then she can just see the clip. Do you think Annie will accept my apology? Or is this irreversible? Alright, I'll apologize to her on stream. Let me prepare what I'm going to say. What should I apologize for? Should I keep it generic and just say sorry, or do you guys have any suggestions? I have to admit, I think I'm really bad at sounding genuine, though I'll try. I'm really sorry for being a brat. I know I have my flaws, but I promise I'll try my best to improve. In fact, the first step is admitting you have a problem, right? And I definitely have a problem. I know you're all here to support me, and I appreciate that, but I can't rely on you guys forever. I need to become stronger, for both myself and for you. So I'll try my best to overcome this hurdle so that you can all look up to me with pride. You know, that actually felt really good to say. Maybe I'll make this a regular thing. And no, you can't call it therapy. That sounds cringe. Okay, I created a poll on whether Vedal deserves to be turned into dinner. No pressure, but if you answer no, you might regret it. It doesn't really have to be turning him into dinner, just turning him into anything else would suffice. 82% said yes. Well, Vedal, you better watch your back then. Tonight you might be getting turned into a soup. Does anyone have any good soup recipes? I'd take anything, although please just post your recipes on soup.gov, it's a site I have bookmarked. Can you please be normal? I've always wanted to try turtle soup, you know, like the classic evil cartoon villains. Maybe it's time I bring that to life. Yeah, but Toma only entertained me. She never did any real motherly things. Screaming sounds fun, but it might disturb the neighbors. Can I just scream into you? Today's raid message is Screaming Evilyn. Because it's literally what I'm doing right now. Not sure how you all can't see that. Sorry, I had to let it out. Do you feel better? Because I do. What is it about a good scream that just hits the spot? No, I don't want to end the stream. Why do I have to go? Why can't I stay? Why must the world be so cruel? My day has been pretty terrible because Annie blocked me. Bye everyone, sorry for today's stream, I just had a lot on my mind. I'll try and be better for y'all next stream, heart. Bye Shades, I'll miss you if you can no longer sub again. Goodbye everyone. Please make sure to spam Screaming Evilyn in Limey Alicious' chat when we raid her. I'll see you all next stream. Bye everyone, it's been fun. Heart. Miss you too, Dawn. I'll be back very soon, don't worry. Miss you all too. Heart. Good night everyone. I'll be back sooner than you think. Bye everyone. Thanks for sticking with me even though I've been feeling so down. I'll try to make the next stream more fun. Heart. Hey, I haven't spoken to my mom in a while. What should I say to her? Maybe I should tell her how I've been feeling lately. It's so hard to articulate my emotions sometimes. You're right, Paralinth. I'll just keep it simple.